Bo Bunton is down on the field, and he will be joined by the head coach of the Webster Statesman, Cliff Ice.
Coach, you see Jeremy make some plays out this rivalry.
I tell you what, I couldn't see it as well. I look forward to it. It's a one-handed catch, and what I like is we're going back to 3 more years against just a freshman.
That's pretty impressive. Now, you got the rivalry game. What's it like throughout the week? Do you have to tell you guys anything about the rivalry? They know pretty much a lot about it already.
Well, you don't got to build them up. You got to try to rein them in so things like that, at the end of the half, they don't happen. So, you don't have to get the guys up for this game.
Now, say you guys do get up by a lot. Do you tell you guys start soaking it in, take a look at the around them, or do you tell them to keep playing ball?
We're going to remember we lost 49-7 last year and go 4 quarters.
Good luck second half, Coach. Appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, guys. Back up to you.
Very much so.
Let's go down to Bo Bunton.
This guy that spoke with Coach Lowe across, he said, take one of those favorite plays, we're in this game. He said, we got to block longer, play harder, play faster. We just got to overall play better when we're in this game. I asked him what he said about the rivalry. He said, do you talk about it? Do you have it up to the so we talk about it every day. Every day it's something different, something new about the rivalry. There's a big deal with plays. And obviously, he wants to win this game, but he said, obviously, the rivalry, just soak it all in, look around, look at your atmosphere, and it's a big time part of the game, just soaking it all in, guys.
Thank you, Bo, and thank you, DJ. And Bo.
With Webster alum Brian Gilmore, you graduated in 1986, played in the 85 game. What's it like with this rivalry with Webster Kirkwood? Obviously, you like coming back watching this game.
It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, just getting together with a lot of family and friends and just enjoying the game and the atmosphere.
Now, a lot of people remember the rivalry, playing the game. Do you remember for a particular reason? Obviously, played at Busch Stadium. What was that about?
It was good because both fields were waterlogged because of all the rain we had, and it was just great. I mean, being on the turf and everybody seeing us play for the state championship game. That was good.
Now, what's your favorite memory of this cricketing game? Is it when you played, or is it when you come back and watch this game?
Well, actually, it's when I played, but I remember a few games where I've seen a couple guys take care of their business. But I really like when I played. I'm going to be honest with you, because it was my first time playing tailback, and I played wingback, and I played safety. But it was a thing where I just love the game, and I love coming and see everybody playing every time.
Now, you obviously come back to watch the game. Do you still talk about it with your friends, at work? Do people still ask you about the game?
All the time. You see them? We never, our team that we had, we never stopped talking about that game, that year, actually.
So it's the last time these guys will cherish you forever, right?
Every time. Every year.
Thank you, Bo. Great job down on the field today by Bo Bunton.
Outstanding interview. I'm not like the old stories about guys playing in the game. It really makes you feel good.
Here is the headline reporter, is Bo Bunton. Bo.
Thanks, guys. Well, for the Eureka Hawkeyes and Coach Farrell Shelton, they're reaching the playoffs for the first time since 2005 when they lost 9-6 to Webster. They did make it to the state championship game in 2002 when they lost to Kearney 36-22. As for this year, their defense has only allowed 21 points one time this year, and that was a 46-21 win against Parkway North. Now, their only loss was a 20-17 overtime loss to pass-heavy Parkway West, in which they did handle the passing game well. They only allowed 130 yards passing. So look to see how they handle Vianney in their passing attack. Speaking of Vianney and their passing attack, let's talk about records. Quarterback Blaine Dalton Hewitt holds Vianney's season and career passing records. He's second in the metro area with passing yards with 2,517 yards. A big part of that passing game is wide receiver James Gladstone. He leads the metro area in receptions with 89 and yards in 1,405. He broke the metro area record for career receptions with 184 and is only 19 yards shy of Jeremy Macklin's career reception yards record. The offense is scoring 39 points per game, but allowing 32 points per game. So we'll see how today's matchup ends in this game. Guys?
Thank you, Bo. Let's head down to Bo and Farrell Shelton. Bo.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Shelton. Coach, you guys have been through sport with Parker West and Tyler Gabbard. How well is your defense playing in terms of that pass defense?
Well, I honestly don't think you don't stop him. You just hope to contain him. He's going to get his. I mean, number 4 made one heck of a catch there. Your best pass defense is your pass rush. So, that's going to be our emphasis is to keep on trying to bring the rush and trying to force them up out of the pocket.
Now you guys did the last-second field goal there. Obviously, you practiced that a lot. It showed. How important is that in terms of clicking on all cylinders in terms of the first half?
Well, it's high school football. You played it. It's momentum. Not giving them a chance, to block it or, to come away with no points down there. Because, with the kind of offense they got, they can put 24 on the board before you can even blink. So,
all right, well, Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck second half. Guys, back up to you.
All right, thank you, Bo. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Well, Eureka's well on their way to the next round, and it looks like it's going to be Jackson right now. They're beating Parker North 10-0 headed in the fourth quarter. Now, Eureka did beat both of these teams. They beat North earlier 46-21, and they beat Jackson 17-10 earlier. So it's going to be a rematch. It looks like if Jackson can hang on against Parker North. However, Jackson did beat Eureka 21-20 the district championship last year. So Eureka trying revenge for this year and see if it works out. Well, like you said, I'm here with Luke Thuston. Rushed for 219 and a touchdown. Threw for 109 with the touchdown. Also had a pick for a touchdown. What was your favorite play of the night? You like running the ball, passing the ball, or picking it?
I like picking it. That was my first one of the year, and it was nice to return for him. That was nice. Game for him.
All right, now you guys played Johnson earlier this year. You lost to last year district championship game 21-20. Got a lot going for you. Are you guys clicking on all cylinders now earlier in the year or what?
We're clicking on all cylinders right now. We're coming out firing, and our O-line's just pumping everybody out, so it's going to be a good game.
Are you hurt at all? Are you good to go for the next year? Well, performance for this. Which one, big-time player, like a big-time player in a big-time game T-shirt. Good luck next week and the rest of the season, right? That's Luke Thuston, big-time player of the game.
All right. Terrific, Bo. Good job down there tonight. 6 wins in a row for Eureka. They are down to the sideline, and Bo.
Guys, I'm here with Coach Scott Pingle from CBC. Coach, Roderick Dalton had a great first half. What's your impression on the holes that your O-line is opening up here?
The offensive line's playing pretty good right now, but DeSmet made some adjustments, and they're going to bring more adjustments second half and probably put more in the box, so it's going to make it tougher. We're just going to keep trying to pound it.
Well, speaking of tough, your red zone defense, they came up big more than once in this first half. What are your impressions on that?
It's about time our defense did make some stands. They're a good bunch of group, but they just haven't made anything happen yet, so I'm very proud of them, but we got a lot of football left, and DeSmet's one heck of a squad.
All right, Coach, good luck second half. Thanks a lot. Guys, we'll see what his adjustments are in the second half.
All right, thank you, Bo. And Pat Mahoney leaves. Field and Bo Bunton with our player of the game. Bo.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with DJ's big-time player of the game, number 12, Steven Kaiser. Steven, you guys got 14-0. I talked to Coach Griffin. He said we just got to go back to the fundamentals. Got to step it up. Just go back to the basics. We'll be all right. What's your input on that?
Well, our offensive line did really good, and that's how we basically offense runs offensive line, and that's how we thrive off of it.
All right, and you threw the game time and game-winning touchdown passes, came up big late in the second half. How important is this DeSmet rivalry? This CBC, there's a ton of people out here, and obviously it doesn't matter how good either team is, it's always a close game out there.
So it's always a dogfight in MC, and it's always a dogfight.
It's a big game for you. All right, well, DJ's going to get you a t-shirt after this game. Well, congratulations, all right? It's like, guys,
all right.
Battle.
It sure was. Thank you very much. Great job down on the field by Bo Bunton. 21 and Bo Bunton.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with Washington coach Jeff Duncan, and like you guys said about Montee and Washington's defense, he said, we're not going to stop him. We can only slow him down. And he said, yes, we are going to run a different defense against Timberland tonight. He said, we're still trying to gel as a team, waiting for the big game. He said, hopefully tonight it can happen. As for Timberland and Craig Collins, they're led by James Wofford, who's got 4 picks and can come up with another big game tonight against Washington pass offense. They've thrown 9 picks so far this season. He said he's got 4 players with 5 sacks, including Justin Ellerton, who has 58 tackles and 6 sacks. And he said they've developed a great rivalry between Washington and themselves. So he said they will know Washington will come out and play a great 4-quarter game. Guys?
All right, thank you, Bo. Nathan Kale, Ishfield, moment.